Hey everyone, welcome back to. Today we're diving into what living fearlessly really looks like. Not just in theory, but in the messy, beautiful moments of daily life. We're talking about staring fear in the face and saying, "Not today, I'm not letting you run the show." Listen, we all experience fear. It's hardwired into us. It's your brain's way of keeping you safe. But when fear starts calling the shots and stops you from going after what you want, that's when we need to have a little chat and set some boundaries. If you're ready to crush fear and step into your boldest self, stick around. Let's get one thing straight. Living fearlessly doesn't mean never feeling fear. It's about taking action. Fear is natural. It's your brain's way of keeping you safe. But when fear stops you from living the life you want, that's when we need to reframe it. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I've experienced fear in every single area of my life. I've felt it in my career, my relationships, even as a mom. Fear is that voice in your head that whispers, "What if you fail? What if you get rejected? What if you're not good enough?" We all have that voice. But here's the thing about fear, it's a liar. It wants to keep you small and safe, but safe isn't where your dreams live, is it? Safe is comfortable. Safe is familiar. But safe won't get you where you want to go. Living fearlessly isn't about being fearless. It's about being courageous. It's about acknowledging the fear, feeling it fully, and then saying, "You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway." You've got to get out of your head and into your life. So, how do you do that? How do you go from being paralyzed by fear to taking action? That's what we're going to talk about next. Get ready because things are about to get good. Living fearlessly is about building habits that challenge fear daily. Think of it like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The more you confront your fears, the less power they hold over you. It's time to start flexing your courage muscle. So, how do we do that? Let's break it down into 3 simple habits you can start practicing today. Habit number 1. Start your day with intention. Set aside 5 minutes every morning to journal. Write down your fears, big or small, don't hold back. Get them out of your head and onto paper. Then, turn each fear into an action step. Instead of letting fear paralyze you, use it as fuel to move you forward. Habit number 2, embrace the small yes. This is all about pushing your comfort zone one small step at a time. Did someone invite you to an event that makes you a little nervous? Say yes. Does the thought of speaking up in a meeting make your heart race? Raise your hand. Each small yes is a victory. It's you proving to yourself that you're braver than you think. Habit number 3, celebrate progress, not perfection. Fear loves to beat you up with criticism. Don't let it. Instead, celebrate every single win, no matter how small. Did you face a fear today? High five yourself. Did you take a step outside your comfort zone? You're amazing. Remember, this is about progress, not perfection. You know, it's funny how we often think we're the only ones struggling with fear. But the truth is, we all have those moments where our heart races, our palms sweat, and we just want to run and hide. I'm going to share a personal story with you, something I don't talk about often. Years ago, I had to give a presentation in front of a huge audience. We're talking hundreds of people. And let me tell you, public speaking was not my jam. In fact, it terrified me. I remember standing backstage, feeling the blood drain from my face. My heart was pounding so loudly I thought the people in the back row could probably hear it. My hands were shaking, my notes were rattling, and I was pretty sure I was going to pass out. But then something amazing happened. I took a deep breath, walked onto that stage, and I did it. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. My voice cracked a few times, and I'm pretty sure I skipped a whole section of my notes. But guess what? The world didn't end. That one moment, as terrifying as it was, taught me that courage isn't about being fearless. It's about being brave enough to show up, even when fear is screaming in your ear. That experience changed me. It showed me that I was capable of so much more than I thought. All right, are you ready to create your own fear-crushing framework? Here's a simple, 4-step process you can use to face any fear. Step 1. Face it. What scares you? What are you avoiding? Don't judge it, just name it. Write it down. Get it out in the open. Step 2. Feel it. Don't try to fight the fear or pretend it's not there. Acknowledge it. Feel it fully. What sensations are you experiencing in your body? Where do you feel it? This step is about becoming aware of your fear, not letting it control you. Step 3. Frame it. This is where we flip the script. Instead of seeing fear as an obstacle, reframe it as a challenge to overcome. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How will I grow from this experience? Step 4. Fight for it. This is where the magic happens. Take one small action, no matter how small, to move forward. Remember, you don't have to conquer the whole fear in one go. Just take one step, then another, and another. Listen, living fearlessly isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up, trying, and learning every single day. It's about looking fear in the eye and saying, I see you, but I'm bigger than you. So what's one fear you're going to face this week? What's one small step you can take today to move towards a bolder, more courageous you? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. And hey, if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little courage boost. Together, let's live fearlessly forward.